So Qiyi here, and today I'm going to talk about my top 10 favorite WCA events. Okay, on the number 10, which is going to place Megaminx. Well, Megaminx, I didn't really play Megaminx because that's kind of like tired because when you're solving all these sides. But I was already be used to do these already, so it's okay. So the one thing that is very fun for me to play Megaminx is that it's similar to 3x3, which is my most favorite event. So this is why I started to play Megaminx, and it's actually pretty fun when you do those layers and something like that. And yeah. Okay, on the number 9 list, I will put in 5x5. Well, 5x5, I'm another person personally playing with big cubes, but because 5x5, I was keep getting sub to average of 5, average of 12. I was trying to have a confidence to solve the 5x5. Plus, the 5x5 is enjoyable when you solve the centers and the edges. That's pretty fun and relaxed. I don't know. Maybe, just maybe, I will compete 5x5 in my future competition. Okay, from the number 8 list, I will put in Square 1. So, Square 1, I'm pretty fun when I was learn how to solve it. The one thing is that you solve the layer when the different shapes, which is kind of hard, I think, don't know how to describe. And the one thing that it maintains to make me place solving Square 1 is because this Xman is very smooth and pretty fast. While my normal Qiyi Square 1, I can't really speed up too much, so previously I was like 1 minute long at times, but because of Xman, I started getting so fast. This Xman is a main killer. Okay, on the number 7 list, I will put in 4x4. Well, 4x4 is the one event that was pretty enjoyable when I didn't play 5x5. But once I played 5x5, I felt it's a little bit same like 4x4. Especially the 4x4, we have parodies, which is, oh my god, if I got parody, my time will be like much more slower side. But it's okay because it's pretty fun when you solve the centers, edges, and cross like that. Kind of same like 5x5, and I thought. And yeah, also I didn't really prefer a big size 4x4 like WuXin because it's 62mm. It's a little bit too big for me, but I can't really afford it, so I much more prefer the Yuxin blue version because it's just 60mm. That's very nice. Okay, on the number 6 list, I'll put in Pyraminxes. So Pyraminx, for some reason I didn't love play Pyraminx, although my time was very fast, like sub 7 or 6 like that, just like that. And I personally don't really play Pyraminx because Pyraminx, for some example, it just makes me have like how to say like want to give up this event for some reason. I don't know why. When I always go to competition, I got this type of feeling. But since I go for a lot of competition, I don't have this feeling anymore. But I still don't really play Pyraminxes, but yeah, it's okay. And I only just learned 2 methods, which is L4E and V first. I didn't learn too much method for like the keyhole type method because that's too much and I can't memorize too many of them. So these 2 methods already works for me, and yeah. Okay, finally from number 5 list, I'll be pulling Rubik's clock. So if my clock doesn't speed up to like sub 20 like that, I will be putting this clock as my last of them, because when you saw my unboxing of this clock, I was like sub 40, which is so slow. But once I saw a lot of tutorials and how to solve faster, and now sub 20, and it's actually I felt like, wow, clock's actually pretty fun to solve. So yeah, especially this magnetic LingAo, it helps me boost a lot of my PB, my average of 5, my average of 12, and even my PB single. This is so nice. So yeah, clock is pretty fun event for some people, but I don't think so many will like just love playing clocks. Okay, the number 4 list, I'll be putting Skewb. So Skewb is a event which is pretty fun once I learn a 2x2, but it actually sledgehammer like pretty cool and pretty, let's go, just very fun to like sledgehammer when you're solving the cubes. And I put in number 4 list because I am not a fast Skewb solver, plus I didn't really love Skewb. As I said, there's a favorite event that is where me too love to compete, but yeah, Skewb is okay, and I didn't really learn any skip method because, as I said already, I didn't really love Skewb. So yeah, nothing to say. Okay, on the number 3 list, I'm gonna put in 3x3 OH, which is 3x3 one-handed. Well, if I don't practice one-handed, I didn't actually, when I was starting at like my first ever one-handed, I was like so slow, like 2 minutes long. But once I keep practice and practice and practice, I now get into like sub 30, almost sub 25 at my last competition. OH is a pretty fun event, and for some reason I love to like show off for some of my friends to just using one hand to just solve the cube, and they're like, oh my god, you just use one hand to solve it. Ooh, I just like to show off. But so yeah, 3x3 OH is a good event. Okay, for the number 2 list, I'll be putting 2x2. Well, because I'm using this WuXia M, for some reason I broke a lot of PB. Like I think it's like few days ago I get a sub 1 PB, which is pretty nice, and a sub 2.8 average of 5. That is so good. Plus the WuXia is small and it's kind of fit to my hand. The WuXia on my tension is kind of easy, like corner twist, but it's okay, but I didn't really get any twist on my saw. So the 2x2 event is actually pretty easy when you're like inspecting the one layer as well doing the CLR or other algorithms, which is pretty fun. Yeah. Okay, the final list, which is one of my favorite event, 3x3. So for some people, it just depends on every people how events they really like. For me, I much prefer 3x3. If you don't know why I love 3x3, you can check out the cubes algorithm. You can see like bunch of the algorithms is like 3x3. So just because of that, I have loved 3x3 so much. Plus 3x3 is one of the history cube in 1978, I think. I didn't read wrong the years, right? Yeah, whatever. So 3x3 is one of my favorite event, all of this 10th event, and yeah. So yeah guys, that's about this video of my top 10 favorite WCA events. Well, somebody will be like asking like, why don't you love 3x3 blindfolded? Well, I am not really good at blindfolded because my memorization is kind of bad, so I didn't really put it on my list. And 3x3 feet is like just like disgusting and so hard to turn using the feet. I know somebody can just using feet and turn it very fast, but I just cannot because I feel disgusted. And like other events like 4x4 blindfold and 5x5 blindfold, it's even harder to memorize, so I didn't really like it. So, and as well said already, big cubes I didn't really want, like 6x6, 7x7, I will never compete because I am so slow. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!